Good afternoon and shalom, everyone. Welcome back to this continued reading of Psalm chapter 27 during the month of Elul 2026. We are on verse 9, part B. Because the verse was a little long, I broke it up into two pieces, and we're going to pick up right there, short and sweet, and be done. אתם מוכנים? Are you ready? אז בואו נתחיל. יאללה, let's go. אל תתשני ואל תעזבני אלוהי ישעי. אל תתשני תתשני אל תתשני ואל תעזבני ואל תעזבני אלוהי ישעי. Elohei Yish'i. Al. You remember the word al from, earlier in the reading in the same verse. Al is a negation word which means do not or don't. Do not or don't. In a lot of cases, you find it attached as a compound to a word root that begins with the letter tav, as the pointer is pointing to. That tav there at the beginning indicates you. This is speaking directly to someone. Don't you do something as a demand or as an humble request, as King David is doing here. So al titsheni. The root of titsheni is the word natash. Now, you don't see the noon in there because of the way the word is conjugated. The noon drops away. But tet and shin, natash means to abandon or to spread out, in a sense. Titsheni, with the E ending you hear at the end, titsheni means you abandon me. So al titsheni means do not abandon me. Literally, don't you abandon me. But we're going to make it kind of English friendly, as the translators do. Do not abandon me. Continuing, we-al. The conjunction and, which can sometimes be we, wa, or u, or ve, va, or u. Considering or depending on the way you pronounce or different disciplines. We-al. And don't you, ta'azveni. So the root of the word ta'azveni is whole in this word. Ein, why can I not remember the name of this letter? Ein, Zain, and Vet. There it is. Ein, Zain, and Vet. Azav, which means also to forsake and or abandon. So Natash and Azav are kind of like synonyms in English, like synonyms. They are very close and similar. So he's asking in two ways that he doesn't want the Most High to go. Al titsheni wa al ta'azveni, and don't you abandon me. So do not abandon me, and do not forsake me. And finally, Elohei. Now, you know the word Elohim, God, Elohim. Again, it's a plural word, but a plural more in superlatives or grand majesties, as you've heard, but not a plural in the quantitative sense, qualitative sense. But Elohei, with the yod on the end there, is a construct that when it's put together with another word, it becomes a smichut, which is like a compound. Elohe means God of. God of. Okay? God of. And the root, of course, is El. El Shaddai, El Elyon, and on and on. Finally, Yishri. Yishri. So the root of the word Yishri is Shah. If it looks like Yeshua, well, that's the reason why. The proper name, Jesus of Nazareth, lots of figures during Israel's history, or Yeshua, salvation itself. Yishri means my salvation, my salvation. Therefore, Elohe Yishri is God of my salvation. So do not forsake me. O God of my salvation. And look at that. Just like that. We are done and done with this verse. Let's run back through again slowly for pronunciation. Al tit sheni we al ta'azveni Elohe Ish-I. That's it. That's all. We will move on tomorrow to verse 10. And while I'm thinking about it, please consider liking, sharing, and especially subscribing to this channel. If you find value, of course, in the content. I have noticed that quite a few people do watch. I just figured out how to check analytics and things like that. A lot of people do watch, and not necessarily the biblical portion. Sometimes they watch long form videos as well, and they're not subscribed. It doesn't cost anything, and it would help in growing my channel. And liking the video also gives other people opportunities to see it. You know how the whole algorithm thing works. I thank you in advance so much for your kindness, and I look forward to continuing. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. Bye-bye.